Screenwriter Aaron Sorkin has become one of Hollywood's top talents, writing movies like Social Network and Moneyball, and he created the series The West Wing and The Newsroom. But he was only 28 when he wrote A Few Good Men. He quickly learned the way Hollywood studio executives think when he received a note about the script, and I quote, "If Tom Cruise and Demi Moore aren't going to sleep with each other, why is Demi Moore in the movie?" End quote. Well, Sorkin gave what he considered the obvious answer, which was, don't women have purposes other than to sleep with Tom Cruise? Rob Reiner has directed films in just about every genre, films as diverse as Stand By Me, Princess Bride, When Harry Met Sally, and Misery. He was drawn to A Few Good Men not because he wanted to try a courtroom thriller, but because of the theme of honor and the central character of Daniel Kaffee, who finally comes to grips with himself and becomes his own man. And you know, Jack Nicholson has become such an iconic figure in Hollywood that most people don't realize he had a decade-long struggle to make it as a working actor. Arriving in Los Angeles in the mid-1950s, his first job was as an office boy in MGM's animation department. His acting jobs in the 60s were mainly in a series of Roger Corman low-budget films, each made for about $1.50. He had almost given up hope of succeeding when his friend Dennis Hopper cast him in 1969's Easy Rider, and his star took off. By the early 90s, when A Few Good Men was shot, he had become a legend. When Nicholson first met his young fellow cast members, they were clearly in awe. As he entered the room for their first rehearsal, they all scurried to their seats. Nicholson later told director Rob Reiner, "It was so strange. I felt like the expletive Lincoln Memorial." Then, during filming, the younger actors were able to witness a masterclass as the climactic 18-minute courtroom scene was filmed. You probably know movies are shot from different angles, wide shot, close-up, and so on. Well, Reiner needed several setups in order to film different characters' reactions to Nicholson's monologue. Reiner remembers the day they shot the scene. "I asked Jack, after the wide shots, do you want me to shoot close-ups of the others first, or do you want me to shoot you first? Whatever you want, I'm happy to do it." Well, Nicholson suggested shooting the other actors first, so he'd be playing the scene off camera, which gave him a kind of further rehearsal. But Reiner remembered each time he acted the scene, even from off camera, he went full out every time. I said to him, "Jack, you know, it's brilliant. Don't you want to save it for when we put the camera on you?" Nicholson replied, "No, Rob, you don't understand. I love to act. I don't get a chance that often to do a good part, but when I do, I like to do it." Well, he must have performed his monologue close to 50 times that day, and always with the same enthusiasm and intensity. I hope you enjoyed the film and that you'll join us again next time for another edition of Hollywood at Home. I'm Victoria Lucas. Thanks for watching.